we not gonna stop they bag. They gonna keep going because people still support it. So, I just mind my head. Although that damn song lives rent free in my damn head. That fucking ski song. Don't judge.
What's the lyrics, Coco?
Lord, I don't know. It's just catchy. Only matter of fact, the only words I know because I'm old as shit is ski.
Coco. But that's why we here, Coco. We ain't all serious. We laughing here. We know some of the lyrics, but see, me and Def, we like to have a real conversation. We ain't perfect, right? We human, but we want better. We want to do better. We are better. So we gotta wake these conversations up and have real dialogues. But I appreciate you coming again. Fresh, what's the word, Fresh?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, we over here talking about this whole culture and how it's mainstream. How Cardi B could talk about drugging these guys and robbing them, and how we just overlook it or like look at it like it's no big deal. Talking about Sexy Red and her crazy lyrics. Um, so yeah, y'all share the room, please. Ping in the room. That's all we ask. Turn those pink tickets in if y'all like the vibe of the club and y'all want to come back. But go ahead, Fresh.
Well, I can only speak about Cardi B because I don't so much listen to Sexy Red's music, but I could tell you that she needs a makeover. And Cardi B, well, I feel like people glorify it. That's the problem. If it wasn't glorified, then it wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? And I can only talk
Wait, so Fresh, you said who needs the makeover?
Sexy
I think
Red.
so too. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. I don't know why we believe that. Have you, Fresh, have you seen when she was trying to prove to the internet that she wasn't ugly? Did you catch that?
No, I don't keep up with her.
So yeah. So she was trying to prove to the internet that she wasn't ugly by wiping off all her makeup. She was just laying in bed showing her bare face basically. In my personal opinion, she I think she looked better with the makeup. Um
Yes, makeup definitely enhances your features.
yeah, so but okay, Coco and Fresh, do you guys have daughters? And if you don't want to answer, it's fine, because I know it's personal.
No, I don't have any kids.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm glad y'all don't, right? So I could do the hypothetical and not get too personal. So let's say you guys did have daughters. Arthur, what's that word? You know, you got to pull up and drop some gems. Let's say you guys did have daughters, right? Um, and y'all in the car on the way to get some food, and Sexy Red or Cardi B comes on. Do you let the music play or do you turn to another station?
Um, oh, sorry, go ahead,
No, you
Coco.
good, boo. Go ahead.
Okay, for Cardi B, I am guilty of listening to her music just because WAP was very popular back in 2020, and but Sexy Red, I don't think I would listen to. I don't think I would be drawn to her music just because it's more. Well, actually, I don't know any of her songs, but I don't think I would listen to her. But Cardi B, yes, I do. I do sometimes listen to WAP and watch some memes about it.
So, okay, before Coco get in there, welcome back, Joseph too. So you telling me now? I heard you admit that if you liked it, right? But the question was if you and your daughter on the way to get food, and let's just put an age on it.
Oh, sorry,
She's
I didn't hear
12.
the daughter part.
No, you good, right? You and your 12-year-old daughter, y'all on the way to get food. Eve, don't be shy. Come on stage. We having a adult conversation. There won't be no yelling, no cussing, no screaming, right? But you and your 12-year-old daughter, y'all on the way to get food, and your favorite song by Cardi comes on WAP. So you not changing the song, Fresh, or you are changing the song?
Yes, I'm changing the song, just turning off the radio. It's inappropriate for 12-year-olds to be studying Cardi B. Maybe when they're teenagers, it might not be so bad.
Appreciate that. Coco Boo.
I mean, it depends. I do got a kid. My kid's 8. I got a son. Now, when me and my son riding in the car, we listen to the radio because I know the radio is gonna block out most of the bad parts. Tend not to listen to my Apple Music because my Apple Music's real ratchet. So radio, no, I don't really care. And if he got questions, he can ask me.
Thank you, Coco. Thank you, Fresh.
I love your answer.
Like seriously, like, but I want to highlight y'all answers, right? Because we literally have people in this world that'll be like, it's okay. It's just music. It's just a song. They don't know what it means. They don't know what they saying. Man, Arthur, go ahead, Arthur, get in there. Cause I I can't make this shit up.
Yes, it's comedy. I wouldn't play that crap for my son or my daughter. I'd be amp. It would be hard pressed for me to play that crap for my pet. That's some of the worst programming I think I've ever heard in my life. I don't even know who gave them the authority to call this crap music. Sexy Red, really? Ah,
Wake it up, Arthur.
it's
Wake it up.
amazing the levels of delusion that this society is in, where we have found some way to glorify strippers and castigate women of substance. Really?
And no, I want to highlight that point, Arthur. I'm glad you just said that. Why do we see more sexy reds than LMAs or Tim's or what's the other new R&B lady I like? It's a few of them, but those women they're not put on the forefront. It's only the Cardi B's, the sexy reds, all these ratchets, the city girls. Why these beautiful women with these uh substance with this substance music? They really be talking something in their music. Why these women ain't put on a pedestal? Why every time I scroll down I gotta see sexy red ratchet looking crazy looking ass? Or Cardi B saying some crazy shit. Go ahead, Arthur, get in there.
Oh, good. Well, they're good for the market share. They're good for the market share. That's just what it is. An artist like India Irie, her song says, "Sometimes I fix my hair, sometimes I don't." So that's not good for the beauty industry, is it? She says, "I'm not going to put all this makeup on my face." That boy L'Oreal is having a heart attack. Fenty, they're having a heart attack when you got an artist programming people not to go out and spend their hard-earned resources on looking good for another group of women who are trying to find the same exact thing you are. Are you kidding? There's no way we can promote that type of stuff. You got to promote dysfunctional behavior that says, go to the strip club, man, work, and save your money. Forget about taking care of your kids. You got to throw it at a chick who look like this. Wait a minute. The type of music that tells somebody that they're good enough the way that they are versus the type of music that tells them you got to go get a baby body Brazilian butt lift or whatever the hell. Say, seriously, why? Oh, it's obvious why. And the bad part is that people don't see that they're being programmed. They don't realize that they're repeating a whole bunch of statements, behaviors, characteristics, and just things that don't work well. Only later to find out that thing didn't work well, but you knew it didn't work well then. And it's like this is one of the strangest things that one of the biggest issues or one of the biggest things I hear from this level or this type of music is you don't need a man. Yan, la, what's that? Wow, whatever the hell are these little noises that they make. And the weird part is they'll tell all of the women, you do a man like this, treat him foul, go after his bag, do A, B, and C. But then the same people are telling you this are married. They got children from their man. They know they man running around and they
Hey,
still
hey,
stay with
hey.
him, but they tell you to leave.
Hey, Arthur, say something, cause you know you pull out the soul food early. We in here trying to eat bagels and potatoes and shit. Arthur done pulled out the soul food. Egypt, Joseph, Olive, barely sleep, man. Y'all jump in there, man. Get in there. Speak to the title. Share the room, please, y'all. Please share the room. That's all we ask.
Yeah, I think whole culture. What's up, everybody? I think whole culture. Um, it is mainstream in Black America especially, and the thing is it spills out of just entertainment and goes into people's everyday life. I think in other cultures they may use it as entertainment, but they don't allow it to spill into their culture. They still gatekeep their culture.
Wake it up, Allah. Wake it up.
Yeah. And I think that that's really, the issue. Like, I think, Arthur made a lot of excellent points. The India Iries, if she's singing about self love and brown skin and strength, courage, and wisdom, and all these positive affirmations, music is one of the quickest ways to program somebody on a subconscious level when you're constantly being fed the same lyrics over and over again. People start to act out what it is that they're hearing. So if you're constantly being bombarded with information about self-love and appreciation, then I think, to Arthur's point, you don't feel like you need to do other things in order to validate yourself because you feel validation from within. But if everything that you are surrounded by is whole culture and dysfunctionality, then because that's all you're surrounded by, you start to act that out because there's nothing to counter that. And I'll park there.
Egypt, what's the word? I'm good. What's the word, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Doing good, man.
Hey, peace to the room.
Go ahead,
Yeah, I
Joseph. Wake
don't.
it up, bro.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Cardi. I'm not mad at Sexy Red. I'm not looking at them as the flag wavers and this shit, because this shit was happening for a long time before they were even thought of.
That's a fact.
Like it was who was it?
Foxy
Dre, Snoop,
Brown,
one of them.
Lil Kim.
But the men are the ones that told me that bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. So it wasn't the women who are like, yeah, we ain't shit, da da da. So I'm looking at it now, like I'm not even blinking an eye. I'm not looking at it like, damn, they're gonna ruin my children. I'm not doing that. The shit didn't ruin me. I didn't take the rap. I didn't go, you know what? Bitches ain't shit. Let me no. Because my parents are the ones who molded me and shaped me and showed these things. So to me, it's kind of lazy to blame Cardi. Damn, Cardi might ruin your kid's life. Cardi might also not ruin your kid's life if you're the one who's going to be teaching your kid X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So when I see stuff like this, I'm just like, I'm not buying that because where was all this when it was the other way around? You see what I'm saying? And then I'm just like, if we were able to get past that, and I could see, oh, okay, these people, like you said, like, oh, yeah, women who are married, they telling you not to get it. Same thing with the dudes. You're fucking all these girls, da 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 da. You've been married to the same woman for 30 years. So it's like this thing has been happening. But I can't be any more mad at Cardi and Sexy Red than I was at Uncle Luke and Snoop. Like I can't. You see, I can't put the blame on their shoulders.
They tap right there.
Hold on, real quick, Arthur, real quick, because I know you want to respond. World, you want to get in there real quick, World?
No, I'm in that listening right
Appreciate
now.
you for
You know,
pulling up,
what I
bro.
fit in, bro, for sure.
Make sure you share the room, ping the room. Go ahead, Arthur. Cook his ass.
Oh no, it's not a cooking, because he's right. He's not. It's not a cooking. I'm actually in agreement, but it opens and it really opens the can of worms to allow us to see what the real issue is. And it's wild that he would use those two names in particular, Uncle Luke and Snoop. Both of those companies or both of those record labels were subsidiary record labels to Warner Brothers Music. That's Jerry Heller on the West Coast and what's his name? Rick Rubin on this side. So the people who actually gave us this negativity in music, the openness that you could call a woman derogatory terms on a track for public consumption, those don't come from us. Not the promotion, not the marketing, not the seeding of the market. As a matter of fact, before those things were put into the public spaces from us, our music was actually a whole lot different, especially in the hip hop R&B sectors and spaces.
Yeah, and the irony of it all is they wouldn't let you talk about their women like that or have video images of their women in that the same way that black women are promoted in modern day hip hop or hip hop during that era. You know, where a woman is with a bathing suit and a dude comes from behind and pulls her top down. They're not gonna allow you to have their own women be presented in that manner. So I think that, you know, we also have to be mindful about that. If they are pushing for you to present yourself a certain way and they know they themselves don't even want to be seen or associated with that, I think that that's very telling.
Hey
Yeah,
Pamela,
and
hold on, Egypt, real quick, bro. I just want to welcome Pamela to the space. Hey Pamela, how you doing? Pamela, if you just listening, that's fine. Just share the room, ping for us.
Good
Oh,
morning.
go ahead.
How is everybody?
Hey, we good this
My
morning. I just wanted to
Had to
make the
my
space
phone to
for you. You want to
respond.
speak?
I'm just listening. Thank you for welcoming me. Me.
Okay, Pamela, got you. Go ahead, Egypt.
yeah, I wanted to add on to the sister that was speaking earlier. She said something that was very, very key and very, very true. And there's a big change towards that if it's not noticed right now, right? She said that back then, yeah, we had those type of bad music, but we also had a mixture of good music as well that you can listen to that are uplifting. We had the Lauryn Hills, we had the food the not the Fugees,
Aretha Franklin, all that, bro. It's a
Aretha Frank.
long
Yeah,
list
we
of
had
people.
so many great people. You get what I'm saying? Definitely. And here's the thing, right? You got to understand that I'm gonna go. I have to say that I blame Cardi and Sexy Red and many others, Little Kim, others, because of the simple fact of they have helped groom music into what it is now. We don't really have a Lauryn Hill like that anymore.
Wake it up, Egypt.
We don't have a Jill Scott is trying her best to still try and be relevant. You get what I'm saying? We don't have that. We have her music out there. We don't have women going to go support her music like that. We have them supporting all of the most ratchetest music that don't even make sense. All the way to the point where now the things that we would feel embarrassed about even as young ones, things that we would feel embarrassed about. I bet you right now, a lot of people would even want to go and talk about their own, what type of sexual diseases that they've caught in the past. You get what I'm saying? You got this girl so open to talk about that shit like it's part of the norm. Like this is, yeah, we do this shit all the time. Like, what you mean? Like, that's how it sounds. And, like, that is actually grooming a culture. Because at the end of the day, you got to understand too, there are parents out there that are doing their best to go and be parents, and then there are
Wake
those
it
who are
up, Egypt.
struggling just to go and be able to make sure that the roof stays over their child's head, where they have to go and do a lot of OT. So the domino effect of the fact is that what is on TV is really actually grooming the kids, because when the parent is at work trying to go and make sure to make the ends meet so that the child could be good, they're home watching the TV, and that type of music is what's being displayed and being broadcasted at a very huge level than it was before, a whole lot bigger.
Quick
And not
question,
to
Egypt.
mention, kids have phones at a younger age today, so it's pretty easy for them to come across certain things or even
Yep.
videos.
Egypt.
Olive and Joseph. Hold on, Joseph. We're gonna go Olive first and then you. Go ahead, Olive. You wanna get in there?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I just want to say, in addition to the points that were made, like we spoke about India,